It's your fancy. You can have it any way you want. Your fancy. You can have anything you like. It's your fancy. You can have it any way you want. Your fancy. You can have anything you like.
This is for you, Capricorn. December is the month of the angelic frequencies of the gemstone of turquoise. Your birthstone is garnet. Now, Capricorn, we need to see how the two gemstones of December's turquoise and your gemstone of garnet, how they resonate with each other, and how they together can be used for healing frequencies, and how the angels, the archangels from these realms are able to assist you with your various the things that you're most concerned about: money, health, family, friends, and of course the all-important romance. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. Thank you for joining us. If you'd like to contact me, you can visit my website at www.readingsbyrosemary.com, where we provide you with information about our spiritual consultations, our psychic astrology, Rosicrucian, Kabbalah, and upcoming classes, and also some of the Healing Wings of Light seminars and those kinds of things. And this is the Gemstone class and seminar, and we're providing this to you for free on YouTube, so you can view, sort of what our classes are like and what our seminars are like. Now, December's gemstone of turquoise has the light emanations of the astrology archangel Adnachiel, and your zodiac sign gemstone of garnet has the properties of light bestowed by the zodiac archangel, who is Hanael. So again, these two angels, their frequencies are going to be combined using the turquoise and the garnet to bring to you the healing of the December frequencies, which have a lot of Jupiterian aspects, and your personal zodiac angel, who is Hanael, as well as the Saturnian, because Saturn's your ruling planet, the Saturnian aspect, and those angels are even involved. And Hanael does have some Venusian qualities, so there's a lot of interaction between the angelic forces. And we're going to get into some of the planetary and astrological associations for you regarding your archangels and regarding the gemstones that you can use. Now stay right here as we give you the gemstone and angelic information particular to your ruling planet of Saturn. Now, Capricorn, the gemstone of garnet and the zodiac angel Hanael associate with Capricorn, while blue sapphire, amethyst, and lapis lazuli are the precious stones used to align oneself with the energies of the planetary angel Cassiel, who is assigned to the planet Saturn in Kabbalah. Planetary archangel Zadkiel is also associated with Saturn, with cold, albeit sundry angelic names, applying attenuated light frequencies corresponding to this lord of the ringed planet, generating substantial, though restrictive, and that's the key, levels of bestowal through law, adulation, and acquired possessions, as well as property. So be mindful of your own intentions and potency when utilizing these powerful gemstones in unison with each other. The planetary angel of Saturn is Cassiel, who is the speed of God. And the speed of God is what is, it comes from the association of how Saturn revolves around the sun, and those associations from very ancient times. when Saturn was seen in the Chaldean order of the planets, in their system of astrology as being the planet with the greatest speed when considered from the Earth. Now you can consider it from the Sun, you know, astrology consider it from the Earth, and it's always good to have various ways and angles of viewing things so that you can ascertain the true properties of anything. Like when you look at a diamond and it has facets, allows the brilliance and the brightness and the true beauty of it to come through. The archangel Cassiel is known to be assigned by God to watch over creation without interfering in that creation. He is said to be tearful and melancholy, and an angel who spends eternity in solitude, who is present upon the death of kings. Saturn is known as God the lawgiver, found in Genesis 2:16-17. And he commanded him, saying, of every tree of paradise thou shalt eat, but of the tree of knowledge of good and evil thou shalt not eat, for in what day soever thou shalt eat of it thou shalt die the death. Your Earth Guardian Archangel Uriel speaks to you from your Capricorn Astrology Archangel, who is Hanael. This is an angelic horoscope transmission from your Capricorn Zodiac Angel, Hanael, who resides over the ghost cardinal Earth, and that type of fire of Earth nature. And these are his messages for you in love, money, and health. First, we have Hanael's love, rapture, and romance transmission. The indigo angelic light frequencies of the Zodiac angel of Capricorn, who is Hanael, combined with the energies radiating from the December gemstone of Turquoise, generate important as well as rich blessings, especially when joined with Capricorn's Garnet gemstone, resonating your relationships in a vast alchemical amalgamation, incorporating the goat with traditional December moodiness, bringing out the purifying properties of the gem, which distill the vortex centers of the heart chakra through the permanence of the root chakra and the rationality or the justification of the throat chakra. That's the will and how a person expresses their will, their ability to speak up for themselves. It's very important to reach the speaking nature and rise above the human nature. So if people are trying to stop you from speaking up, that's because they don't want you to rise to another nature, to another level. So there doesn't need to be really any worry about that, because if you can always start with quoting from your wonderful teachers in the sacred texts of whatever you have learned, your sacred books, whatever those might be for your particular culture or religion. Now for Hanael's money and wealth transmission, finances respond well to Garnet and Turquoise, which allow you to incorporate into your auric field that what is given to you from a place of composure and high self-esteem. The source of all bestowal is the central point of stillness, which is maintained in a constant state of potentiality. The throat chakra is balanced with December's gemstone, allowing you to speak up for yourself with more comfortable self-assertion. Again, it's always good to start by quoting people that you resonate with and that you trust or feel that are have wise sayings that inspire you and other people as well. Now, Hanael's health and fitness transmission. Health becomes attainable for everyone with the use of Garnet and Turquoise during December, balancing your throat chakra with your root chakra as well as the crown chakra, the latter being the seat of the deep inner soul. Great healings take place within the realm of the seeker's ability to perceive the true center of the self, from where all life emanates outward from a single central point of nothingness, becoming healed when the decision is made to be well. For all reality stems from a desire that then forms a thought for the purpose of fulfilling the original longing. To heal, take full responsibility for all that you behold each day, for you have created it. Now, taking full responsibility for everything that happens is not always the easiest thing to do, but it is something that puts things in a format in your own being that you can then deal with things, because you will understand it's simply a part of your own inner DNA, your own spiritual DNA, or your own inner physical DNA, which is expressed through the various zodiacals in your chart. Because what happens is, say the part of you that is because if your sun is in one sign and your moon's in another sign and your Mars in another sign, Mercury in another sign, Mercury being your mind and Mars being your iron will, that with which you can deal with combat or battle, or even just have courage without necessarily having to have some kind of fight over something, or the Jupiter aspect, which is the parts of you that are what you've inherited and what you remember, and your generosity. These things sometimes are in an alignment that is beneficial to each, where they all get along. Sometimes they don't get along, so that's the person not getting along within themselves. So one has to try to see, okay, now these people that seem like they're not getting along with me or are getting along with me are parts of myself, and the best thing to do is to bring some kind of resolution that is healthy, because that will make your body and your spirit and your soul all healthy. And the ego must be dealt with in order to be able, it must be objectified and put right, but it doesn't need to be overly disciplined or punished, because that's just going to hurt yourself. What you want to do is be reasonable, because ultimately it's expressions of yourself and parts of yourself. Again, these things are not easy to deal with. However, these things, when utilized in this way, and with the science of Kabbalah and what the Zohar teaches us, it brings us to a point where we can then begin to heal the inner wounds of mankind, humankind, the earth, and all that, because all that man beholds in his life, that is how his relationship with God. And when that's healed, everything else in his world is then healed. Now, disclaimers in order here. High magic may be dangerous. This is intended exclusively for entertainment purposes. Remember to chant your divine tone of I use, or try out the higher aspect of simply meditating on the quality of utilizing, and be wise, be well, be all you are meant to be, Capricorn. Now, regarding these 12 zodiacal tones, they're similar to the 12 tribes of Israel around the tabernacle, or the 12 disciples of Christ around Christ himself, Jesus Christ, or these 12 signs of the Zodiac around the sun. And people, when they come to understand this, they're not worshiping the sun, they're worshiping the energy that comes through the sun, which is the mother of the sun, which is Sirius, the star system of Sirius. And Saturn gave birth to the earth. So the sun captured the earth in its orbit to deliver it to the Sirius star system, and this is probably why the Saturnian influences feel that they want to have the earth back, so as the original progenitor of the earth. So these are the things that can be brought, but of course Saturn is also been caught up in the solar orbit, so all of them are being brought back to Sirius, because the Sirius star system, we used to be traveling away from it, now we're traveling towards it. So this is something that is, it's important to understand. And it's important to understand that when we try to find the center of the Jesus Christ center, or the the sun in the center of the zodiac, or whatever we're trying to do, that Messiah in the center, to then at that moment we can chant all these various names. Keep it in mind that when we have a silence and a stillness, and we're not utilizing, and even the word use goes into just the stillness and the silence. Be still and know that I am God, as the good book says. And then all these things are drawn into the self, making an individual one with the universal organism, the creature, the universal organism. Thank you for joining us, and join us again next time.